Good morning. Well, it's Wednesday morning, and we're halfway to the weekend, so hang in there. Hey, I wanted to just take this time to remind you and kind of update you on some things happening here at the church. But first, I want to go back to last Sunday, February the 19th. Last Sunday, we partook of the Lord's Supper together, and it was really a great time, and I think we sensed the Lord's presence, and we prayed for one another, and a really cool, intimate family time here in our church. And we also had new families here checking out our church, and so I had a really good conversation with a family who thinks this may be the church that God is leading them to. So great weekend last weekend. If you were here, I pray you were encouraged to keep pursuing this extraordinary life. If you weren't here, we missed you. I know many of you were traveling with the President's Day weekend, so hope you had a good time away as well, and we hope to see you again this Sunday. Speaking of this coming Sunday, it's going to be a busy Sunday, so we want to make sure as you come, you're in the know, you're aware of what's going on. Let me mention some of the exciting things coming up this coming Sunday. First of all, we're baptizing again. So as you think through that, pray for those who are going to be baptized. We have a family of 3 who are going to be publicly declaring their faith in Jesus Christ, which really is why we exist as a ministry. Also, we have 2 other people who are interested in baptism. So I ask you take a moment and just pray for those who want to be baptized but not sure if they're ready, that God will move in their hearts and that His timing will be perfect. So we're baptizing again Sunday. Also this Sunday is Volunteer Appreciation Sunday. This video is going out to all of our volunteers. And so I'm encouraging you, if you are in town this weekend, to be here. We want to recognize you. We want to say thank you because what you're doing here, it matters. Lives are being changed. God is using you in whatever capacity you're serving, whether it's specifically here on Sunday morning, or it's outside of the walls of the church, or a combination of both. So we want to recognize you. We want to say we appreciate all that you're doing for the Lord in this specific place. Also this Sunday at 12 noon, immediately following our second service, we're going to have a volunteer meeting. We're going to ask all of our volunteers to move in here into the worship room. We're going to provide pizza. We'll be providing childcare if that's something you need. And then we're going to come into our worship room, all of the adults who volunteer, and we're going to spend about 45 minutes together. And we're going to do some strategizing. We're going to communicate with you. We want you to communicate with us. We want to make sure that we're resourcing you, we're supporting you, we're doing what we can to help you do what you do best. So that's about a 45-minute meeting after the second service this Sunday. Hope you can make it. Also, this Sunday we're going to be talking about and launching our 40 days of prayer. This 40 days of prayer takes us right up to the brink of Easter Sunday. We believe this 40 days of prayer is going to give God further opportunity to speak to our hearts, to challenge us, to help us live this extraordinary life of love and community and mission. So during the 40 days, here's what we're going to focus on. Praying the model prayer. We're going to focus on intentionally fasting. We're going to focus on reading the Gospel of John through those 40 days. And we're going to focus on aspects of giving while we fast, according to Isaiah 58. So I'm asking volunteers and leaders to be on board with this and to be excited about what God can do in our midst in these 40 days. Well, that's coming up this Sunday. It's going to be a busy Sunday. We'd love to have you here. We hope you can make it. Let me say thank you for all that you do. Every time you serve, every time you give, every time you're involved in ministry, you make a difference in someone else's life. So thank you for what you do. What you do matters. God bless you. We'll see you Sunday.